Hello everyone, Jen from ReJENerate Furniture Art here. I am a member of Couture's creative team. Please give us a like and subscribe so you can see more Couture paint tutorials. Today I'll show you how I created this beautiful dresser using Couture's acrylic mineral paints. I began by cleaning my piece thoroughly with Fresh Start and then doing a water rinse. I painted the top half of my piece with Tuscan Sun and the lower half with Abyss. Because the acrylic mineral paint dries to a super silky smooth finish, I'm not overly concerned about brush strokes. And I also don't need to use a primer because it's an all-in-one paint. Then I took Coral Passion and I misted with a little bit of water, and using horizontal long strokes, I added that Coral Passion to the outer edges of the piece. I'd like the center drawer to remain bright, so I'm just focusing on the left outer drawer and the right outer drawer. Then I used the color Garnet and the color Opal Green, focusing the garnet on the top where the Tuscan Yellow and Coral Passion are, and the Opal Green on the lower part where the Abyss is. This acrylic mineral paint is an all-in-one paint with primer and top coat built in, water-based, very user-friendly, self-leveling, and ultra-low VOC with a very durable finish when cured. I then added a little water to farmhouse linen and applied it as a wash all over the piece. Across the top drawers, I focused on going horizontally. And then the rest of the dresser, I followed in the direction the wood grain would be. When doing a wash technique, you don't want to completely cover the colors underneath. It's kind of like dry brushing with a wet brush, and just muting everything a bit and bringing all of the colors together. Then I used a matte top coat and some Perfect Pigments in the shade Mayan Gold in a separate container and mixed it, applied it as a top coat all over the piece. I then added some gold wax paste on the tops of the hardware. I then added some Amber Honey Glaze. This is a beautiful color and great for antiquing. I focused on the outer edges, in the grooves, and in the deepest parts of the hardware. I avoided the center drawer because I want to keep that center drawer bright. I love Couture glazes. They are self-sealing, they are water-based, so you can add water to them if you want them to be a little more translucent. And another great thing is you can use them as a stain on raw wood. They come in a variety of shades, including metallics. Here I'm adding a little extra glaze to that little bead on the end of the pole. I think it just gives a little extra character to the hardware on the top drawers. I love the pearly sheen the pigments added. Then I applied a bisque to the insides of the cupboard doors and a little bit of eggplant around the edges. Once that dried, I applied a thick coat of Coral Passion and then a paint inlay, cutting the paint inlay to fit. Paint inlays are easy to use. On a trinket box here, I applied eggplant, and while the paint was wet, I applied the paint inlay, misted it with water and pressed it into the paint. Let it dry completely, misted it with water, and peeled the paper off. I applied eggplant to the inside drawers and applied the paint inlay on top. Then I applied a second coat of the Mayan Gold and matte top coat. And here it is finished. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching this video. Hit subscribe to see more Paint Couture paint tutorials.